Hello everyone, Ray's back. I'm home with a bit of an asthma today. It's a Saturday, so I'm not working. She went out and she's doing some errands and stuff like that with her daughter. And I've been thinking about stuff to post. First, I know you want to know about this expedition. How is it to be financed? Give you idea how I'm gonna do it. Maybe you can get an idea out of that, right? First of all income I generate normally on a regular basis, I separate 10%, 20%, and 70%. I learned this from the richest man in Babylon. Okay, 10% is the emergency fund. That's the first thing you take out for an emergency. That you save, you leave away. That's an emergency and emergency only. You keep that liquid somewhere close where you can grab it, or liquid. You can put it in a debit card or something or whatever, but or you can keep it home or cash. The thing is that you can access it faster in an emergency. I take out also 70%. That 70% is for my expenses, bills, electricity, food, rent, credit cards, car insurance, whatever. And the 20% is the business fund, investment fund. That's used to generate more. In this case, I'm going to use it to generate more. If I'm going to go out to this journey, to this expedition, and I'm going to go to flea market, I got to pay for the table. It comes from there. I got to I find some stuff to buy to bring back. It comes from there. I find some marketplace stuff. I'm going to buy it from there. And in an emergency, with the vehicle, because the vehicle is a tool for the business, it gets repaired from there also. So how do I'm going to finance this trip? I've been doing this for a little while, but now as I get closer, we're a few months away, I try to push more the money. So right now I do flea market, Spark, DoorDash. Trust me, even though there's a lot of stuff, it doesn't make a lot of money. And because everything that comes in through there also becomes divided into 10, 20, and 70. Everything gets divided 10, 20, and 70. So if I want to increase my money for investment, I have to increase everything all around. I have to increase the 10%. I have to increase the 70%. Okay? So I'm going to do those three, and now I'm going to push it extra. For example, on my way to Spark, to the local Walmart to do the Spark, I'm going to do some DoorDash, because DoorDash is running at 5 in the morning from 3. It stops somewhere around 3 and 5 in the morning and starts again. I pick up a ride here and there. Then while I have a little break in between with Spark, I do the same thing, because Spark takes you 10 miles away to make a delivery, but then the next 10 miles back, you have to pay it on your own, because you have to come back to Walmart to start all over. So what do you do in that case? You pick up another gig that brings you closer, brings you the money, right? You pick up another. In that case, that's where DoorDash comes in. And I'm going to do it 6 days a week while I squeeze it. When I go on this trip, I'm going to use part of this to make it happen for emergency, to make it go. But I'm also going to work, because flea market, I already know the flea markets in those areas, because I already traced it out, mapped it out. I'm going to do some flea marketing in those areas to make some money. I'm not going to make a lot, because this is an experiment. This is an expedition. Maybe after this we realize it doesn't work, we can't do this again. Or maybe we realize we hit the pot. That's what an expedition is. It's experiment, it's investigative, it's creative, blah, 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 blah. Marco Polo didn't know what he was going to get into. He just went for it. Luckily, he came back alive. Not everybody that went with him did. So when I get there, I'm going to do a little DoorDash during the week. She's going to do her work. That's how she pays her part, because we divide everything. She pays her part, and then I do my Spark and DoorDash and pay my part. Then on the weekend, I'm going to do flea market. And in between, we're going to go out, we're going to have some fun, we're going to take some pictures, we're going to see everything. We're going to see if it's all feasible. If it's feasible, we're going to keep doing this again and again. I'm going to show you, I'm going to see for both of us, or all of us, if we can go across America with a van, do flea marketing, Spark, DoorDash, whatever, and make some money for your venture without having an RV, without camping out in your car, something like that. I'm not going to get it extreme. I'm an older man. I can't do all that crazy stuff. I need a little space, because I'm also a little big. So how do we do it? That's what we're going to see, if it's possible to do it or not. That's the first part you're going to see now. We're going to cook. to make ends meet. We're gonna cook from the van. We're gonna cook in the park. I have my grill. I have my stove. You're gonna see some posting of experiment that goes through. Then you're gonna see it when we do it. We're gonna cook from the van. We're gonna cook in the park. We're gonna cook in the hotel. We're gonna eat out, but the majority is this. And of course, we're gonna supply ourselves because the biggest supplier everywhere you go, there's a Walmart. Sorry, the asthma. Everywhere you go, there's a Walmart, and you can buy stuff cheap. Plus, I'm gonna be working for Spark and Walmart, so I'm gonna be entering Walmart 5, 6, 10 times a day. I might as well pick up something for me, and that's how we're gonna do it. That's just showing you how to finance this trip. Hey, like, share, subscribe, and peace out. Continue watching, because we're just doing the prototype now. We're just researching and studying and getting it down and analyzing. When we get out there, it's all different because you never know what's gonna happen, but it's gonna get very interesting. Follow. Don't forget. Ray loves you.